Hello. Okay, we're going to talk about one of the biggest problems in marriage and, of course, um, in divorce is the great financial divide, money. Okay, so when you have all of the struggles of money within your relationships, marriage, and divorce, the thing about it is one of the things that I discovered in marriage counseling before I started my divorce process is that my relationship with money was completely different from my ex's relationship with money. And this is something that I never thought about before. It's very, very, very important. The way that you see money, the way that you connect with money, your relationship with money. And what do I mean by that? What is your relationship with money? Okay, some people see money as, for example, as a validating tool, a validation tool. So if I have this much money or a lot of money or money is not an issue for me at all, then I'm worthy. I've made it. I've done what I'm supposed to do in my life. Um, some people see money as simply important, but a tool. Okay, this gives me freedom. Um, this is, something that I make the choices now because no one can tell me what to do because I have money. On the flip side of that, lack of money, um, this I'm not validated. Now I'm nothing because I don't have money. I have to ask. I need help from others. So who am I? What am I about? I'm not worth anything. I can't even afford to support myself. And then there's some people who don't have that type of relationship at all with money, and it comes and goes. I can make it again. I'll find a job and it just, whenever it comes, it comes. So the point is, we all have a different relationship with money. And oftentimes, as with most of our relationships with things and how we see ourselves, that can start when we're younger, and as well with the patterns and relationships with money that we saw our parents have or not have, that can heavily impact us. So we can, we're ruled by our subconscious. I know I'm getting into mindset stuff. I love the mindset. But we can see how our parents did things, or our caregivers, whoever we were raised by, and we might not even realize that we are doing the same patterns as we saw when we grew up. Okay, so Barbie, what in the world does that have to do with my divorce? Okay, so you could be in some type of legal battle. You could be internalizing this as what your ex feels that you deserve, or what your ex feels as though you should relinquish, whatever your situation may be. But in reality, if we're able to take a step back, can you see that your relationship with money, as well as your ex's relationship with money, is heavily impacting what is happening between the two of you in regards to these finances? And in addition to that, which is a good thing, which, you know, might not really change too much, but might help you to release, maybe if you're having a lot of anger about this. If you can see that the way that your ex and his or her relationship is with money, and the way that your relationship is with money, is really what is going on in regards to the finances between the two of you. It is not he loved me or she loved me, you know, this much that they feel I deserve. No, this could be your ex's insecurity. This could be your insecurity of, if this money goes away, I won't have any more. This is it for me. It could be all sorts of things. And then there's people who have relationships where they're just as free as, you know, this was my spouse and they helped me. Let's split, you know, the finances, and then let's just keep going. And, you know, that could be an issue for you too, because you don't want to let it go. Okay, I digress. That's a whole different thing. We'll have another video on that. But in regards to the money, if that is your struggle with your ex, if that is something that you two cannot get past, for you, it'd be great if you can step back and look at this situation differently and see how your relationship with money, how you might see it as a validator or insignificant, whatever you see it as, how that's impacting the way that you are reacting to finances with your partner, and see how their relationship with money, their fears, their insecurities, or, you know, their confidence with money, how is that affecting how they treat you in regards to your division of money, assets, or whatever. So hopefully that will help, because if you are in a situation where you have been feeling like this is an indicator of how much they cared about you in regards, tied in with this financial element, which oftentimes divorce does have that part to it, then maybe you can possibly see it differently in regards to, you know, your relationship and future relationship with them, because that's the goal. The goal is for, you know, if we have children together or any other ties, that we have healthy relationships, and letting go of a lot of these types of beliefs and this anger and frustration, which is, you know, it makes sense. But if we can try to dismantle it within ourselves by understanding it more and seeing things differently, then we can be walking towards a healthier atmosphere for our future, for our families, and the new design for our family structure. Okay. All right. Thank you, and have an amazing evening. Bye-bye.